Welcome to Pinnacle Homes and Projects. We welcome you to the 2025 financial year. We're starting our new year, and today is the day that we resume our operations officially. So last year, 2024, it was a year that we had committed to building Nutec Houses. We called it Building Nutec Houses and bringing Nutec Houses to the people. Unfortunately, the year was very bad for us at Pinnacle Homes and Projects. We did not manage to build as many Nutec Houses as the ones that we had hoped for. However, we are a people that doesn't give up. We are always looking forward. So we believe that the sky is the limit. And we keep on believing in the beauty of our dreams, which is to provide Nutec Houses as an alternative housing solutions throughout South Africa to most of the people who otherwise cannot afford building brick houses. So the reason why we keep on coming on YouTube is to sensitize the market and to inform the market, educate the market, provide them with information so that they know that there is a product that is actually better compared to the brick, which is mostly expensive and out of the reach of many. A lot of people throughout South Africa, they have got plots that are just lying idle. They don't know what to do with them because the budgets, financial constraints of building a brick house are cumbersome. To build a brick house would need them a lot of loans and financial assistances from the financial institutions, like I've always alluded to. These would involve home loans, bonds, mortgages, and all those financial interventions that comes from the financial institutions. However, with the Nutec and timber frame houses, they are quite reasonable. For those people who like to follow the current affairs or the events that are happening in the world, I think most of you have noticed that there have been fire outbreaks in California in the United States of America, the second largest state in the United States of America, in Los Angeles and places like Santa Barbara, Sunset Beach, Bel Air, Beverly Hills, Pacific Palisades, and all those places that are within the precincts of the Los Angeles and California. There's been a lot of fires that have destroyed much of what was one of the most prestigious real estates in the world. But the question to ask for most of the people is, how is it that the fire was so powerful to destroy an entire city like LA? So the reason why it was like that is because in America, those are timber houses. So if the millionaires in America, the rich and the famous, we're talking of the Kardashian families, the Kim Kardashian families, the Will Smith of this world, all these famous people, the Oprah Winfreys, they are staying in wooden houses. It means that it is quite alternative that the Americans saw and decided long back ago to brick. Unfortunately, here in South Africa, we follow the English model, so we still stuck, if I may say, we are still stuck with the brick. But it is not the only material that can be used for building. In China, they are doing a lot of prefab houses, prefabricated houses. And prefabs are also making an inroads here in South Africa. And if you go to other countries, Vibercrete is quite big, has an alternative as well. So we need to change the mindset. Of course, the countries like United States of America, Pacific, and the islands in the Oceania regions, let's say going to the West Indies, that region, there's quite a lot of hurricanes, tornadoes, and all these natural disasters. There's fires also that is happening. That tend to be a big problem with timber, because when there's a lot of winds with the plantations of trees that are around those areas, that gives the result that we saw in California. However, in South Africa, it is relatively well comparatively to the North America in terms of the weather and climatic conditions. So a Nutec house would live and would have a test of time in terms of the durability without any much of the problems that are faced in other regions of the world. For example, just to ask, when was the last earthquake or the last strong earthquake here in South Africa? When was the last cyclone that was very strong, or tornado or hurricane? You would find out that we do not have much of those in Southern Africa. But if you are in North America, of course, that's the challenge that those people would have, which is a very good example that happened in California. So I'm just giving a picture and painting a picture as to the disadvantages, the challenges that comes with these structures, because when there's fires in those parts of the world, then it's a big challenge, right? But here in South Africa, we do not experience much of those problems. And another thing to consider also is that in America, they built what looks like Nutec, but they are not really Nutec. They are actually timber houses, but they are built with timber that is cut to size and cladded to give an exact look like the one that is the Nutec. I wish they can actually transition to the Nutec, because the Nutec is fire resistant. So that was going to minimize the damage that happened in the United States of America. So back to Pinnacle Homes and Projects. We are starting the year on a very positive note. We are very much positive that this is our year, and this is your year as our clients as well. So we're seeking a partnership. We're seeking a win-win situation. We're seeking to work with you. So we're coming with this video specifically to say, let's get into a partnership. Let's work together. The environment has not been favorable post-COVID. When the novel virus came in 2020, it actually damaged most of the emerging economies like South Africa and elsewhere in the world. And we are still recovering, and it's a long journey to recover. As a result, most of our clients traditionally and ordinarily would have money to buy even a 3 meter by 6 meter, or a 3 meter by 9 meter, or a 3 meter by 12 meter. They can't afford. So we're coming with the same messages of last year as well, to say we're seeking to working with you. We're seeking a win-win solution, a partnership in terms of ways in which we can be able to assist you so that you assist us. We have got men of very high skills, artisans, and a lot of guys that are under the employment of Pinnacle Homes and Projects on project-to-project basis, of course. These are men who are very willing to work. They don't want to be involved in criminal activities. They say to themselves, what they want is to work. So time and again, they phone me, Mr. Mike, when are we working? Mr. Mike, when is the next project? So it is very challenging, and I would say painful for me when I then tell them that we are not going to be working anytime soon, because we don't have any confirmed project or any project that is in sight. So I think it's a challenge that any entrepreneur would face, because you'd like to keep your people busy and provide them with work so that they also provide their families, and we grow together. So as a result, we realized long ago, for those people who've been following our content, that the pricing has been the most difficult thing that our clients face here in Cape Town and the Western Cape and South Africa. So what we're saying is that we're coming with ways in which we are going to work with our clients. If you want to build a Nutec house, we're giving you the option of you buying materials. We're still on that, as we suggested last year. Buy your own materials, we charge you the labor. In so doing, we give you an opportunity to save a lot of money, because perhaps you might know where to source these materials better than us. Number two, it also allows you to do other finishings on your own, perhaps with us just doing the structure. But in all that, we are also getting as much work as possible, and also keeping our guys busy and giving them the growth prospects that are so important, and building a lot of Nutec houses to the market. To me, that is my passion, to see a reduction of in these informal settlements, a reduction of shacks around us. We want to see people living in decent shelters and decent habitats. It's something that I wish government would reach out to us, and also the city council, the municipal around us, the municipalities and so on. However, it's the environment that we find ourselves in where they like to do things on their own, and there is a backlog. Natural disasters have been a lot in December, fire outbreaks in Cape Town, almost all townships. But they do not reach to us for solutions. We are able to give them such a solution by bringing Nutec Houses in the picture. But for our clients who are coming directly to us, I'm very keen to assist you in terms of building a Nutec house that will last for long, a lifetime investment. We can build any size. We can do double stories, we can do classrooms, we can do schools, we can do offices, we can do warehouses, we can do clinics, we can build churches, we can build storage houses, we can build farmhouses at the farms, we can build nanny quarters. I don't know if that term is nice, but for those people who like helpers, we can build them structures for the so-called helpers as well. So we are coming with solutions for alternative housing solutions to the market. And we're still also doing the fix and supply, the one that we've been doing all along, which is to build structures from scratch. Because we understand there is a lot of clients who do not have the time to go around buying materials. The issue of labor and buying materials that we mentioned, to say we charge you the labor costs and you buy the materials, is based on those who are not able to afford. We are trying to give them a solution, right? The affordability of those who can't afford the fix and supply. But if we send quotations on fix and supply and you are able to afford our prices in the quotation, then yes, we are able to build 10 key projects which are ready to move in, fully knitted Nutec houses, where you get all the finishings: toilet, basin and shower, toilet, basin and bathtub, geysers, be it solar, gas or electrical, toilet, full bathroom tiling, shower cubicles, shower extractor fans, floor tiling, vinyl tiling, laminated floors, painting, skimming, and all other extras. I think electricals we do as well, complete with the DB box, be it 15-way, 12-way, plugs, lights, switches, and these are in compliance with the standards set up with the COCs in South Africa. So when you come to us, you are coming to a shop that provides what we call certificate of compliances. We work according to the standards in terms of our building. We do not compromise anything. If anything, we have built and we have got a very good track record, only perhaps on 1 or 2, 3 projects where the affordability of the clients was perhaps a challenge. Then we try to improvise, but we do not normally like to go that route, and we could not issue the certificates of compliances, but the electricals, the plumbing were done properly. So yeah, that is what we are doing this year. As usual, I like to introduce myself, Michael Emmanuel. I'm the owner of Pinnacle Homes and Projects, director and the sales consultant at Pinnacle Homes and Projects. I'm also the project manager of all the sites. So if you were to give us a business opportunity to work on your project, you are likely to see me managing that project. I'm both project site manager, and I also do the costing of the materials, bill of quantities, and I also do the quotations, I do the marketing, I do the sales, I do all the administrative work at Pinnacle Homes and Projects. I've been doing this from 2008. We're the pioneers in the industry when we came to the environment of the Nutec houses and Wendy houses. So we're still doing also the Wendy houses. These are made of wood. I know they are no longer as popular, but they are still being built here in Western Cape and all over South Africa. These are made of South African pine wood, coming from the pine